Good morning, everyone. Today it is the third day. Okay, welcome back to you all. Third day of the account topic, and today, we are going to learn, continue page number 5. Okay, so before starting number 5, that is advantages. What is dividend credited? Okay, so dividend credit. So let us discuss about this one. Page number 6. Let us all of you turn to page number 6. So there are some accounting terms. Okay, so we need to know some of the accounting terms today. Okay, so let us see how much we can complete today. So write the short notes on following accounting term. Okay, make the note right on this topic as the note for you all. And let us discuss what is capital, what is liabilities, because these are the very important terms in case of accounts. Account padeko cha, these are the ABCD of accounts. Capital भनेको त हो नि, capital के हो capital? Kathmandu, okay? Or if you are in Japan, then Tokyo or New Delhi. So that is not the capital. Okay, so if for the accounting term, capital means the investment that you do it. Okay, so let us learn one by one what are the different topics. So write the short notes on the following accounting terms in your book. Okay, you can pause the video and you can write on the topic at the top, and just do like this. So give the mark of the others, underline with the help of your pen, pencil, and the pen. Sorry, the scale. Okay, with the scale, with the help of scale and pencil, please underline this much only. So just write down this much for the answer of capital. Okay, so let us learn what is capital first. Capital, it is called investment. Okay, suppose if you are going to start a business, a new business, suppose you are going to start the business of shoes factory. Okay, so shoes, that means what things do you need? So you need, first of all, you need what? You need machines. Okay, you need machine. You may need the computer for entering the different things. So shoe factory, whenever you need leather. Okay, you need different type of weapons and all. So these are all the investment that you do it in the beginning of your business सुरु भन्दा अगाडि के लगानी गरेको छौ तिमीहरुले? Oh, that is called the capital. Okay, so furnitures you may have made, so you have done different type of decorations and all, so you may be having different type of planning and all. So whatever investment you have done, पैसा लगाएर जे लगानी गरेछ, that लगानी is called capital. Okay, so the amount of money invested by an owner, okay, so in the beginning or during the life of the business is known as capital. So कुनै पनि पैसा इन्भेस्ट गर्दै जान्छौ, okay, so पैसा थप्दै जान्छौ business को लागि भने, oh, that is called the capital. Understood? Capital. Okay, so for making Shion school, so he has done different type of investment. कता कता लगानी लगाउनु भएको होला सायद. Building मा लगाउनु, let's see, he has done the investment in the building, so he has done the investment in the furniture, so he has done the investment in the basketball court, so he has done the investment in different other things, okay, computers and all. So they are all the capitals. So he has bought the bus, so that bus is also a kind of investment, he has done it. So this is all the capitals. Okay, so let us learn about the liabilities. So liabilities means those things, okay, which is needed to be paid. जुन चाहिँ तिमीहरु तिर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ पछि गएर. Okay, so suppose you have taken loan from someone. So from me, okay, so Ram has taken loan from me. That means what Ram should do after 5 years? Okay, so he has taken loan for 5 years. So what he has to do after 5 years? He has to run away? No, he has to give me back that money. So that is the liabilities. So if someone has to give, okay, to someone, so if suppose if I need to pay to someone, so that is called the liabilities. Okay, so to liabilities. Liabilities means, so those money, so I've written over here also, the money, the amount of money payable. Payable means तिर्नु पर्ने, which is to be paid. जुन चाहिँ तिमीहरुले तिर्नु पर्ने बाँकी छ, okay, कसैलाई तिर्नु पर्ने बाँकी छ भने, that is called the liabilities. Okay, so suppose you have taken the loan from someone in the kirana shop. Okay, so you have gone to the kirana shop and you have taken chamal from, so rice from there. Okay, so in the form of credit, baki malacha. Okay, so you have bought it in credit, and what do you need to do? You need to pay them. Okay, so that is called the liabilities. You have not paid, but you need to pay. in the future. So that is called the liabilities. Okay, payable means to be given in future. जुन चाहिँ पैसा छ, पैसा चाहिँ तिमीहरूको तिर्नु पर्ने. Payable, pay means तिर्नु, able means पर्ने. Okay, तिर्नु पर्ने. Okay, amount like what we call it liabilities. By the business to outsider on the specific point of time. Okay, so within a time you need to pay to someone, that is called the liabilities. Okay, so liabilities भन्नाले के हो त, जुन चाहिँ पैसा चाहिँ तिमीले तिर्नु पर्ने. You have purchased the mobile and what you need to do, you need to pay, but uh, uh, you have not paid right now, but if you need to pay it afterwards, then what you need to do, that's what we call it liabilities. Okay, लिनु त लियो तर पैसा चाहिँ तिरिसकेको छैनौ. Okay, भने that is called the liabilities. Okay, so and these liabilities, they are categorized into two types. One is the long-term liabilities, long-term liabilities and short-term liabilities. So long-term generally means if it is more than 1 year. एक वर्ष भन्दा अगाडि धेरैको लोन लिएको छौ. Loan is also a liabilities because you need to pay one day, isn't it? एक दिन त तिर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ नि त. So those things which you need to pay in the future, that is called the liabilities. Okay, so if it is more than 1 year, okay, the amount of money payable by the business to the outsider, बाहिर तिर्नु पर्ने हो नि त. I have taken the loan, that means I have to pay where? I have to pay outside the business, that means the outsider. Okay, business भन्दा बाहिरको मान्छेलाई मैले तिर्नु पर्ने छ, that is called the liabilities. Normally after a period of 1 year, that means after a period of 1 year means एक वर्ष पछाडि चाहिँ मैले त्यो मान्छेलाई तिर्नु पर्ने छ भने, that is called the long term liabilities. Okay, so long term liabilities. So if I have to pay to some person after 1 year, then that is called the long term liability. Some of the examples are given over here. So next one is short term liabilities. Short term liabilities means those money which is needed to be paid to the outsider. Short term means what? It is more than 1 year or less than 1 year? It is less than 1 year. Within a period of 1 year, that means within means so भित्र. Okay, so 1 year भित्रै तिमीले तिर्नु पर्ने छ. If you need to pay within 1 year, then that is called the short term liabilities. So liability means which you need to pay. Okay, तिमीले तिर्नु पर्ने तर तिमीले तिरिसकेको छैनौ, but you need to pay in the future. So if it is more than 1 year, long term. If it is less than 1 year, it is short term. Is that okay? Okay, so write on the comment if you have not understood any topic. You can tell me afterwards also. Please see it from the Google Classroom. I will always send you in the Google Classroom, and send me the answers, your notes in the Google Classroom daily, so that I can check page by page, one by one. Okay, अलिअलि गर्दै पठायो भने पो सबै चेक गर्न सकिन्छ. If you give me a lot of homeworks, then I have to check all the answers at a time. Okay, so please give me bit by bit. अलिअलि जति सकिन्छ त्यति देखाउँदै जाने. That means whatever I've given you the work in 1 day, so complete it all and submit it on the same day. Okay, do not wait for tomorrow. On the same date, please submit me. Okay, so assets भने के हो? So it is the property. Okay, it is the property of ours. So assets, property. Okay, so bike is my property. That is my assets. Land is my assets because it is my property. Okay, so the gold I'm wearing it. Okay, so the different things I'm wearing it. So whether it is more than 1 year. Okay, so sorry, if these are the assets. Okay, which I am buying it for my personal use, otherwise for the business use. That is called the assets. The office resources which are used by the business for the purpose of generating revenue is called the assets. Okay, so तिमीले जुन कुरा चाहिँ तिमीहरुको आम्दानीको लागि, which you have bought for gaining the income. Okay, so जुन चाहिँ तिमीले आफ्नो फाइदाको लागि किनिराछौ. Okay, suppose you have bought the building, you are the business holder and you have bought the building. Building kineko ta, so that lot of people will come to you. Okay, so if you are the owner of the restaurant, you have purchased the building. Because you don't have to pay the rent to others. So if the building is too big, then many people can come. So what you'll get? So you'll get money from them. Okay, so the meaning is you will get something. Okay, you will be benefited. Okay, so this building may be the assets for me because I can gain income from this one. Okay, so suppose I purchase the bike. Okay, so why I'm purchasing the bike? So that I can go to different places in a short period of time. Okay, I can earn money from that one. Okay, so any property that you have bought and you can earn money from that, that is called the assets. Okay, तिमीहरुको property तिमीहरुको assets हो. जग्गामा लगानी गरेछौ, that is also the assets. Why you are you are saying it as the assets? Because it will give you money in the future. 2 lakhs for property, 2 lakhs for land. Now it is going to be 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs in the future. That means you are getting something, some benefits from this thing. So that is the assets. Okay, so some of the so there are two types of assets. So one is the assets which are purchased for generating income. Okay, for a long period of time. So एक वर्षभन्दा धेरैको लागि तिमीले किनेको छस्, एक वर्षभन्दा धेरै समयको लागि टिक्ने खालको छ भने that is called the fixed assets. Like land, it is not for 1 year, 2 year, it is for many years. Land and buildings. Plant and machinery. Plant भनेको त पत्ता हो सर, होइन पत्ता होइन सर. Land, plants and machinery means it is a big machines. Okay, plants means it is a big type of machines, big machines that you use in a factories. Okay, so that is the plant. Plant भनेको फेरि पत्ता भनेको होइन. Okay, so plant and machinery means it is a big machines that you use in the factories and all. Okay, so industry र फ्याक्ट्रीहरुमा जुन लगाइन्छ machines, that is called the plants. So vehicles, so these are also the things which are used for long period of time. धेरै वर्षसम्म टिक्ने खालको assets हो यिनीहरु. Okay, so that will give you profit afterwards. Okay, अहिले तिमीले खर्च गर्छौ तर यो खर्चले के गर्छ, they will give you the benefit afterwards. Is that okay? So for machine you have given 2 crore rupees, but this machine afterwards, okay, after 5 months or 6 months, so they are going to give you profit. Okay, so they are going to give you a lot of profit for you all. So next one is current assets. Current assets means so those assets which are used currently. Okay, so थोरै टाइममै तिमीले चलाउने गरी छ भने, so that's called the assets. So assets which can be used or converted into the cash within a short period of time. Okay, so they can be converted easily, they can be wasted, they can be sold easily. Okay, then that is called the current assets. Like cash. Okay, cash at bank. So bank ma paisa cha, and that is not the fixed asset, that is the current asset. That means you can use anytime. Okay, you can use anytime. Bills receivable, debtors. So this is for less than 1 year. एक वर्षसम्म टिक्दैन तिमीहरुको. Suppose if you have 30,000 in your bank, then के 30,000 रहिरहन्छ, redundant. Okay, that is used. Keep on using it. Okay, you keep on using it. You deposit it. Okay, you keep on using it. Again, you deposit, you use it. So in this way, so you keep on utilizing that money again and again. So that is the current assets. Current asset means it is less than 1 year. Okay, एक वर्षभन्दा कमको लागि assets हो भने, so that is the current assets, which can be easily converted into cash, and you can use it very easily. That is called the current assets. Like gold is also the current asset because you can easily change that gold into cash. Okay, मैले यो बजारमा गयो भने म सजिलै किन्न सक्छु, बेच्न सक्छु, and I can get the cash from it. I can do the expenditure according to that one. Okay, so that is the current assets. Is that okay? So next one is closing stock. About stock भनेको के हो त? Okay, so stock means whatever thing you have stored. So that is the stock. Okay, so closing stock means, so if this year, okay, let me give an example. Suppose you have some factory. So you have the factory of what? You have the factory of shoes. Okay, so you have the factory of juta, shoes. Now, so this year, how many shoes you have produced? 5,000 pieces. Okay, 5,000 pairs of shoes you have produced. 5,000. Out of 5,000, so 4,500 it is sold. कति sold भरे? 4,500 it is sold. Now, how many are left this year? 500 of them are left now. 5,000 मा 4,500 it is sold already. That means how many of them are left? 500 are left. So यो 500 जुत्ता के गर्ने त? फाल्दिने. Okay, so they are kept in the next year. Okay, so they can be sold next year also. So you you need to do the closing. है सो खाता त बन्द गर्नु पर्यो मैले यति खाता यति यति जुत्ता बनाएको थिएँ यति जुत्ता बाँकी रह्यो सो द्याट बाँकी रहेको जुत्तालाई व्हाट वी कल इट क्लोजिङ स्टक okay the material of the good which remain unsold at the end of an accounting year is known as the closing stock okay so anything which is not sold in that year but it can be sold in the next year okay अर्को वर्ष त बेच्दा त हुन्छ नि त okay so अर्को वर्ष भन्ने बित्तिकै अब धेरै वर्ष पुगेको त छैन सपोज इफ इट इज मेड इन चैत्र it can be sold in Vaishak isn't it 1 month ko difference of what the year is changed okay so it can be sold next year also isn't it okay so tara in the accounting term whatever it is sold whatever it is made in this year यो वर्ष जति जेसुकै बनाएको छ तिमीहरुले at the end of every year you need to close the account okay so कति बाँकी छ के छ so that you need to mention in the closing stock that means 500 pieces 500 pairs of shoes are left that is the closing stock 500 shoes so 500 pair of shoes okay pair भनेको खुट्टा भनेको हैन है फेरि pair खुट्टा हैन pair means जोडी 500 जोडी जुत्ता so this 500 pair of shoes okay so they are left भनेर so 500 so what is the price of that shoes 1000 rupees okay 500 into 1000 so how much it will be so that will be mentioned in the closing stock is that okay and in the opening stock that will be mentioned बैशाखमा opening stock यति थियो that means so जति थन्काएको छ त्यो थन्काएको सामान फेरि ल्याएको छ बैशाखमा so that is called the opening stock now बैशाखमा चाहिँ opening stock so चैत्र at the last of chaitra it will be closing stock is that okay So, the material and the goods which remain unsold at the end of the accounting year is called the closing stock. So, the closing stock of the current year is treated as the opening stock in the next year. That means in 2076, जे उब्रेको छ 2077 मा त्यसलाई के भनिन्छ अरे opening stock भनिन्छ. Okay. Suppose your account book, if it is not sold this year and if it can be sold the next year, then यो इयरलाई चाहिँ क्लोजिङ भन्ने 5 वटा बुक उब्रेको छ and next year that same 5 books you can write down as opening stock okay त्यो त तिमीले निकालेको नि त त्यो स्टकबाट निकालेको okay so next one is debtor are you understanding okay so debtors means so one is who is giving loan so one is who is giving loan creditor or debitor okay so one is who is giving loan and one who is taking the loan so who is debtor who is termed as debtor and who is termed as creditor so credit भनेको के हो बाकी okay so बाकी हो credit भनेको बाकी okay that whatever you have taken okay so in the form of borrowing okay so that is called the credit okay so baki भन्छ त्यसलाई so those who give baki those who gives baki that is who gives credit to others oh that is called creditor yeah creditor भनेको लोन लिने मान्छे हैन लोन दिने मान्छे okay who write is called writer that means who gives baki that is called writer okay so who gives baki that is called creditor okay so if I am giving loan to others then that is called creditor and who takes the loan kole loan liyo that is called the debtors suppose I am giving loan to Prashant that means who is giving loan me Samir sir is giving loan to Prashant that means I am the creditor because I am giving the credit right so paisa dine manche creditor paisa line manche that is the debtor है लोन लिने मान्छे डेब्टर सो लोन दिने मान्छे that is a creditor so let us learn debtor भन्ने के लोन लिने मान्छे the debtor are the buyer of goods okay किन त किन्यो तर केमा किन्यो बाकीमा किन्यो they bought the book okay they bought the goods so you have the if you have the shop then there are so many people who takes in the credit but those who takes in the credit they are called what they are called debtors debtors so the amount receivable from the customer against the goods sold on credit. That means if the goods are sold in the credit, बाकीमा तिमीहरूले बेच्दैछ भने that is called the they are called the debtors. Okay, किन्यो तर पैसा बाकीमा किन्यो. Sometimes you also do the same thing. Okay, you buy it, but you buy it in the credit. Okay, then that is called the debtor. You are the debtor at that time. Okay, so creditor means those who gives the goods and services. Okay, in credit, who gives? Okay, who takes and who gives? So if I'm giving in the to you all in the credit, then that is I'm the creditor over here. That is मैले बाकीमा दिइराछु तिमीलाई. Okay, मैले दिएको नि त. है. So creditor are the supplier. So they are the dokane. So what they are doing? So they are the amount payable to the suppliers against the goods purchased on credit. It's called creditor. That means whatever I need to receive, मैले जुन पाएको चाहिँ छुइनँ तर. Okay, मैले पाएको छुइनँ तर मैले जुन गुड्स दिए त्यो गुड्स चाहिँ मैले बाँकीमा दिएको छु भने that is called the creditor. Okay, so they are the supplier and the amount payable मैले जुन पाउनु पर्ने amount छ त्यो चाहिँ मैले पाएको छुइनँ है. So जुन कस्टमरले मलाई दिनुपर्ने amount छ that I am not getting it, then that is called the creditor. The amount which I need to give to others. Okay, so if I have taken the goods, but the goods which is to be received by the supplier, they are not getting it. That means मैले त्यो तिर्नु पर्ने छ तर त्यो मान्छेले पाएको छैन भने so I am the debtor. मैले बाँकी लिए, जसले बाँकी दिँदैछ that is they are the creditor. Is that okay? Okay, so last 2 points also let us learn it quickly. आज यो दुईटा पढौँ होला. Okay, so let us learn this one quickly. So bills receivable, the same type of meaning is there. So bills receivable, receivable, that means receive गर्नु पर्ने तर receive भएको छैन. Receivable means the money that must be received but still receive भएको छैन. Okay, suppose I need to get money from Ram. I need to get money from Ram. I need to receive money from Ram. Receive पाउनु पर्ने. Receive from Ram, but am I getting it? I'm not getting it till now. Okay, so suppose you are learning in the school. You are learning in the school. Boisak jet asa savan. Okay, so यसरी भयो अरे. Now you need to pay the money to the school, but you have not paid. That is called payable. तिर्नु पर्ने बाँकी. Okay, able means बाँकी भनौँ न, able. So payable means which is needed to be paid. That is called payable. So receivable means those things, those amount which is needed to be received. Okay, but still you are not receiving it. So मैले receive गर्न पाएको छुइनँ, receive भएको छैन. So due to different reason, I am not able to get that amount. Okay, त्यो bill मैले पाएको छुइनँ, त्यो पैसा मैले पाएको छुइनँ भने that is called the bills receivable. Okay, so to be taken in future, that means those things, those amount which is received. Okay, but in the future, at the future, not right now. I'm not getting right now. I need to get it afterwards. Okay, so that is called the bills receivable. Bills payable means so those which you need to pay but still you have not paid. मैले तिमीले तिरेको छैनौ. To be given. Okay, pay means given, isn't it? तिर्नु पर्ने तर at the future. पछि नै तिर्छौ तिमीहरू. बाँकीमा लिएको छौ तर तिरिसकेको छैनौ भने that is called the bills payable. Okay, let us learn the meaning of this one. The amount of bill related to credit sale. Okay, बाँकीमा लिएको छौ. Okay, drawn from the business and accepted by the debtors, promising in writing for paying the amount of bill on a certain date is called the bills receivable. Okay, so बाँकीमा चाहिँ लेखेको छौ तर तिमीहरूले प्रमिस के गरेछौ भन्दाखेरि म पछि रिसिभ गर्छु है. So you need to receive at the future. तिमीहरूले पछि चाहिँ रिसिभ गर्छौ भनेर यसरी एग्रीमेन्ट गर्छ नि, that is called the bills receivable. Okay, so there is some written agreement. That means so after 2 months I'm going to pay this one. So that is called bills receivable. So bills payable means those things which you need to pay. Okay, write down all the definition. Okay, so you separate definition. So bills payable means those amount which you need to pay in the future. तिमीहरूले तिर्नु पर्ने छ, यु विल प्रमिस आफ्टरवर्ड्स. ओके, सो प्रमिस गर्ने कि तिमीहरूले पछि तिर्छौ, 2 महिना पछाडि तिमीहरू तिर्छौ भन्छ भने द्याट इज कल्ड द बिल्स पेएबल. Understood the meaning of bills receivable, bills payable, debitor, creditor? Creditor भने के अरे? Those who receives, those who are giving the loan or who are taking the loan. Loan giver. Okay, they are giving the loan. पैसा दिँदैछ बिचाराले. Okay, धनी मान्छे he is giving the loan. Creditor. Okay. So debtor means who are taking the loan. Closing stock. So if something is left in the last month, that means so you अर्को सालमा काम लाग्छ भने that is called the closing stock. Assets, those assets, those property which will make you earn. Okay, so income दिन्छ पछि गएर भन्छ भने that is called the assets. Okay, whatever you have bought it, but that will give you the money. Okay, that will give the revenue, that is income in the future, that is called the assets. Okay, so next one, there is liabilities. Liabilities is also kind of payable. Okay, payable means तिर्नु पर्ने. We have learned payable isn't it just now? So payable भनेको payable, तिर्नु पर्ने बाँकी. Pay means pay, तिर्नु, able means बाँकी. Okay, so तिर्नु पर्ने बाँकी. So this also same thing. So if it is more than 1 year, that so which you need to pay, but if you have not paid right now, but you need to pay in the future, that is called the liabilities. Less than 1 year, short-term liabilities. So capital means those amount which you have invested, okay, in the beginning of the business, that is called the assets. Okay, so these are all the meanings that you need to learn right now. Okay, so you लेखौं पढौं. Okay, so लेख्ने पनि पढ्ने पनि. So tomorrow we'll do the remaining numbers. Okay, so अरू numbers पनि छ, that we'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so thank you for today. Okay, this much only for today. Okay, so short and sweet, and please write down also and learn also, because without this one, account is impossible. Okay, so hope you have understood the meaning of all these things today. So see you the next day. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.